Dr. Ian Roberts is in ICE custody after being arrested on Friday morning after ICE agents say he fled after they identified themselves in a school vehicle.
When they came out and said in the Des Moines School District, like we're looking into this and there's a number of places he stopped before, it's like we have a trail of crimes now. We have a trail of stupidity, and it's all centered around education. We don't make these rules up. You guys do. You guys remember the disgraced, pollster in Iowa, Ann Seltzer, who said, I think Trump was down 15 points or something like that. Crazy. Yeah, well, Iowa's still pretty much MAGA country. We know that. But that didn't stop the Des Moines School District from letting Ian Roberts, an illegal alien, run the public school system.
Dr. Ian Roberts is in ICE custody after being arrested on Friday morning after ICE agents say he fled after they identified themselves in a school vehicle, later finding the vehicle ditched and Roberts hiding nearby. Roberts facing immigration and firearm charges.
Hiding in the bushes.
We stand firm with our community.
He's gay.
Many of whom are feeling sad, outraged, and helpless.
My lover just got arrested.
We understand as we too are devastated by the news of his detainment.
Maybe not, I don't know.
However, this does not stop our important work. Know this.
The guy that hired him.
We have protocols and processes in place to address this type of situation.
Oh, really? Protocols and processes in place for when you lose one of your illegal employees? What do those look like? Oh, yeah. You just go get some more. You'd be surprised how often they do this, how often this happens. The diversity capital of Iowa, Des Moines.
Oh, geez. Okay, look, that's very fair, actually. Does Des Moines have a high Muslim population?
I don't know.
You just make it up.
I don't think so.
You thought of diversity and you thought exploding jihadis running on the track?
That one actually wasn't my idea. But I thought it was funny because, the joke is, they're just bringing in illegals. Nailed it. We didn't have to. We could have just moved on, Gerald.
No, we cannot just move on when there's jihadis running down a track in Iowa somewhere.
Those aren't jihadis. Those are just kids.
How
if
is
they
that?
Don't make the time they get.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah, that's the coach. The coach is teaching them how to play the sport.
Wait.
Yeah, it's a countdown.
Is this some
clock
kind of
on those
Squid
vests.
Games version of this, Tim? Where it's
Well, she's holding a detonator.
No, that's
I can see right there.
Yeah, that's an old American game called Hot Potato.
She vapes. That's it. Okay, listen.
Red Rover, send terrorists over.
We've done that already. It's a stupid game. Doesn't work out for anybody. All right. Robert's salary at Des Moines Public Schools was $286,000.
That's why he had those nice suits.
$286,000 for this guy. And it turns out, I think he was actually registered to vote as well. And I know we had some of our friends online kind of point this out from Rasmussen's report, say that this doesn't break the dam on the illegals voting thing. I don't think anything ever will in the history of ever, right? And he's also registered as a Dem. And I thought that wasn't supposed to be. No, I understand. I know. Shocker.
No
right?
way.
Shocker. I thought that wasn't supposed to be able to happen, where you couldn't actually register to vote if you were in this country illegally. But, hey, I guess so. But the DHS said that Roberts fled from law enforcement, and he was in possession of a loaded handgun, $3,000 in cash, and also a hunting knife. I'm not sure, generally speaking, I'd be like, well, that's in every, redneck's truck in America right now. But he can't be here legally, so I guess that's much more of a problem then. So look,
I want to see his resume. $286,000. How did he get hired?
Well,
who hired him?
Also,
I'll get to it.
I didn't know people can make that much money.
Stops. For being the superintendent of Des Moines.
Exactly.
How big is Des Moines, by the way?
It's pretty big.
No, I know it's big. Is it 10 million people? Probably not.
No, it's not even. I don't even think it's a million.
I don't even think it's a million either. No. That's my whole point. $286,000. You're not even managing a population of 1 million people around you for the school system?
No, that's crazy. All those nice suits he was wearing.
He did.
Man.
Yeah.
213,000.
He got more than $1 per resident of the entire freaking area.
What? Wow. It's also much smaller than I thought.
That's 213,000. Nice job. Let's go through a little bit of a history of Senior Roberts here. He entered the United States in 1999 on a student visa And fast forward 25 years, received a deportation order in May of 2024. That was under the Biden administration.
Even
The Biden administration didn't want you guys.
That's his, by the way, that's not his first. That's his final.
Oh, that's the
That
final
was his
deportation?
final order. Yeah, it was like, hey, we really. It's like when your parent counts to 3.
But then
you have to go.
They don't ever actually mean it,
Well, Trump means it.
especially in this
over a
case.
quarter century.
How long does it take? Okay, by the way, this guy wasn't in hiding. He had several different jobs. I don't know if we've listed.
No, he was
some of
out
the
there
other-
with.
Yeah, we didn't list all the other things that he did, but he was working in New York. I think he was working in Maryland and a couple of other school districts. It's almost like when they came out and said in the Des Moines school district, like we're looking into this, and there's a number of places he stopped before. It's like we have a trail of crimes now. We have a trail of stupidity, and it's all centered around education. We don't make these rules up. You guys do. 25 years, and he hides out and has these high-profile jobs where he's out front and center. Also, he was trying to engage in speaking tours. He said that he was nationally and internationally renowned and sought after. What, for hiding out in a country for 25 years where you're not supposed to be here?
Well, Tim made a good point.
What was that?
He said, I want to see his resume. I do too, because I was reading multiple things this morning that were like kind of extraordinary about this guy. Like, he's an Olympian.
He's not.
That's not true.
No, it's not true.
I also saw that he was a member of the military service.
No.
Not true.
No. All that's real? You saw that?
Yes.
Are you just punking me? I feel like this
No.
is what's happening.
No. What I saw was that he was an Olympian from Guyana.
Really?
Yeah, and that there was like a news story about it a couple of years ago. He was on the news where some 5th grader he raced some of the kids as like a fun thing for the school district. They're like, you can race an Olympian, and let a little 5th grader beat him.
Just
and
his
so-
entire life was just a lie. But
And then there was also a gun charge. This is not a lie. He has a
that's
former
real.
gun charge from I want to say New York. I got to verify that.
How
but
in the world-
he had a gun charge on possession of a hunting rifle or something like that when he wasn't supposed to be, but didn't tell the school district that it was because he couldn't own a firearm because he wasn't an
Gotcha.
American citizen.
Well, they didn't want
and
to
then
judge.
wrote that he was an American citizen on his application.
he's a protected citizen, so they don't want to judge.
And they were okay with a guy with a prior gun charge
Yes.
to be a principal / superintendent of their district.
Absolutely. I also know he did, and this is true, pushed policies to not let a previous conviction be a prohibiting factor from getting hired.
I wonder why.
And it was one of his policies as well. By the way, look, this is not the only person that's doing stuff like this. It's just, this is stupid. Now, the left, please, left, please, make this guy your case. Please make this see, you finally picked up somebody who was here legally or that we love and want to stay here. Look at all the good that he's done. 25 years in this country, but 50,000 people roughly in 2023 overstayed student visas. So it's not like he's the first one, but listen, hey, illegals, look, we're done. It's time to pack it up and get out.
They're even in our education. These institutions are out of control. Hey, illegal, pack your bags for home. All in all, we're gonna need much more than just the border wall. Hasta la vista, baby.
Baby.
Now that's my kind of border wall right there. Only problem, right there on the left-hand side is wide open. You can just walk right through. So,
Well,
or maybe
the turrets kind of help with that.
I was going to say the
called
turrets. It's not a gate. It was just
bait.
open land.
Bait.
Oh, bait. Okay, all right. Now you just want them to come up so that they just, the turrets have something fun. to
They
do
have a
as well.
choice to make.
It's called bait. Like when I bring up a fact about a guy from Guyana that you didn't know about and you say it's not true.
I
and
never
you
know.
get in
I
on
can
it.
never tell because you always tell me as though it's absolute fact, and then I just sit here and look stupid.
I can't wait for Mud Club when we find out he was an Olympian.
Oh my gosh. Can you guys pull the story and tell me if he was claimed to be an Olympian for racing 5-year-olds? Anyway.
Hey, if you're still watching this, you may be one of the 6 million or so subscribers on YouTube who is, for one reason or another, I don't understand it, still here. So back in the day, I would say click one of these videos and subscribe, but really just head on over to my channel on Rumble. Follow me there. I'm live 5 days a week, 11 a.m. Eastern, and I actually say the things that I mean to say. On YouTube, it's everyone here is kind of neutered, really, and there's just a general lack of testicular energy, but I mean that in the heterosexual way. Mostly.